Welcome to Lost in South Oz. I'm Bridget.
I'm Julie.
And today we're at the National Railway Museum
at Port Adelaide.
And what we're looking at here is a little goods yard. And this is Woodville signal box. Well, they've got a carriage in here. Yard limit.
That's basically the rail museum's rail yard.
Yeah. Today's a very windy day. This is where Woodville North. Was there a Woodville North station?
I have no idea offhand, but I've made a note to look it up.
Yeah.
This was carry 6 tonnes only.
6 tonnes?
6 tonnes.
So this only goes every, what, half an hour?
Half an hour.
Wow. We've been wanting to get to this thing for a long time, haven't we?
Yeah.
Wow. Portdock Railway Station Museum. I thought it was National Railway Museum.
Yeah, it is. But remember, South Australian Railway
part of that.
absorbed by National Rail.
Yeah, I remember that.
So it's national because it was National Rail.
Do we,
I don't know.
let's just go round.
Yeah, I don't know.
No drones. What did you say? Surveillance camera in action, no drones, no food, no bicycles, no dogs, no drones. Well, we're not flying a drone in here, are we?
We're not doing commercials, so as far as we know.
Signs here from the old,
Sorry, I didn't mean to sidetrack you.
Yeah.
I just
the old, in South Comics. Wow. Long Plains, Gumbaroo,
Penfield number 3. You go through.
Penfield No. 3 platform sign is here.
Yeah.
From the Salisbury Ammunition.
Yeah. Oh, this is awesome bridge.
Well, Salisbury Ammunition, where they built all the ammunition over at Edinburgh, their platform sign is just right here in front of us. Wow. Look at the size of this blue loco is right beside us. Wow. Oh wait, there's explosives wagons from the, I think this is the old Dry Creek explosives things.
Whoa.
So this is where they all went. This is one of the explosives wagons. I'll see if there's a plaque on it, but there is. It'll be at the end. Yep, this is explosives van. It's from Dry Creek. That's exactly what it's saying. You should photograph that too. You might need that information.
Was one of a number for. This is from the Dry Creek line.
Yeah, yeah. So this is the narrow gauge hauled by the horses.
Oh, this is awesome.
So we've explored the Dry Creek one, and that's what they hold all the explosives in there for. Look at this one. We probably should come around this way and just weave our way through it, but I'm intrigued. This is an old inspector's car. Let's weave our way around. Did you want to do the platform first? Or you got a platform in the middle of this?
I'm just happy to
wow.
I'm not sure it matters which one we do first.
I think on this one you can get up and get into the cars. There's a whole collection of stuff in here.
Yeah, it is.
This is broad gauge by the looks of it, isn't it?
Yeah, this would be broad gauge.
There we go. Wow. Go down one side and come up the other. Whoa! What was that one? Queensland Railway.
Oh yeah, these were built for SA.
They were built for SA? I thought we'd just go down one side and come down the other side.
Yep.
Keep a, you know, like a just be systematic.
Yeah.
Wow. Door sensor alarms. So yeah, you can't get into the wagons. This is the Overlander. It's an Overlander carriage. It's one of the carriages from the Overlander. Suburban dollies. This one's complete, not like the other one, right?
Oh, yeah. Yes, you're right, this one's complete.
This one here. Big Ben.
Here again, just immerse myself in it a bit.
Yeah, we'll do this. But at the moment I'm just getting the footage.
Yeah.
I'm not stopping. I guess they would have been filled with all oil and stuff, those things. Well, they're like little fish tanks. So.
They are. They do water gauges.
All right then.
To check the water level.
Anyway.
Because these things run out of water, they blow up.
Hmm. SRR, this is, what's this? Just another wagon? Yeah, second class.
An early passenger wagon, yeah.
It's second class. Just timber seats in it. And they've got, but I don't think you can go into them.
No,
And it's got like for tea and coffee.
wow.
And like this is what, first class? With the leather
How does that
seats.
look about it?
Yeah, there's a sleeper in there.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, it's got a table. Maybe it's yeah. There's sinks in this one. A little area to sit down with your lounge chairs.
Oh yeah, this is the first class.
First class. Wow.
You want me to just let you film, or
Yeah.
you don't want me to point out things?
No, I'm not. Gee, this is still leaking there, isn't it? There's oil in there.
Yeah.
Well, this one doesn't have a tender on. Oh, that's a tender?
That's the tender.
So where would they shovel it from?
That's a good question. There's a doorway there.
Oh, there's a doorway between the cars, but there's nothing there. Wow. We'll go and have a look at the other one, and we'll do the last one first. The first one last. We're going to be here for a few hours.
Oh,
I can see that.
I hope so.
Wow. Trotting special. So what race course would that be going to?
Morphettville, maybe? I don't know.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Looks like most of the steam engines from South Australia are here.
Well, no, very small sample.
Locomotive, Suburban Railway Network, Port Adelaide. Don't know.
Well, you also had Cheltenham race course too.
Travelling person. But they've got the stairs up there, but they're all locked, so
Yeah.
if you want to get up and have a look, and that's the old post office, isn't it?
Yeah, it would be.
It's a railway post office. But they let you walk up there, don't they?
That looks like Victoria in SA.
Victorian SA. I wonder what's in there.
Well,
But this
yeah,
is
you
on
can walk
wheels.
up, they probably just don't let you go in the carriage. You can probably walk
No,
up.
I'm not doing it.
No, that's fine.
Wow. Got the lights on. That's the one we just went through.
Yeah. I've never seen pictures of
What's
these.
this one?
A Brill rail car. You didn't need a loco to pull it.
Huh.
Had a driver's cab at each end.
So it doesn't, that one's actually powered itself, is it?
It's what we call a rail motor.
A rail motor, so
rail car.
it doesn't need to be driven, it can drive itself.
Drive itself, yeah.
It's sleeper. That was one we're just having a look at.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Very, very cool. I don't know what all this stuff is. This is just all there.
Oh, it's all rail
Related. First aid by the looks of it, dressings.
There's a lot more to running a railway than trains.
Yeah, there is.
And this is very important, the colour blindness test.
Yeah.
If you can't tell the difference between a red and a green signal,
Well, look at this. So, Adelaide Railway Station. These are from Adelaide Railway Station?
yeah, well, these vehicles would have run out of
No,
Adelaide
is this what this
Station.
is?
Maybe.
And these are pictures of the railway station, the old pictures. What's this from? That really does look like it's from some stationery, doesn't it? That timber thing.
It has that look about it.
It's an old phone. Wow. And the old clocks from the old platforms.
Yeah.
Old radios, old telephones. This reminds me of an old Holden service. Very similar to the plane engine at the Holden at the...
Sort of has that look about it.
The petrol isn't... Oh, they're for the rail cars. Breakdown of the engine. Holy. Petrol.
This is a real complicated...
The Rolls-Royce engine. Rolls-Royce 6-cylinder 4-stroke engine. Stroke 8. 17 litre. 228 horsepower, that big one. Portdock. Portdock.
Wow.
That's the original, from the original station that was here.
It would be, yeah.
And this is an old, what do you call, like the...
Oh, trike.
An old trike for the work vehicles here. Wow. So no, I think it's in. Okay. Don't know what the symbol is on that one. What?
That's for the governor.
Imagine trying to get a lot of those stations, you have to step up.
Yeah. So that's why they had the steps to get up from ground level. But if you're at a platform, they put this plate down so you could step on.
Yeah,
the platform.
because you would have been looking up that one, grabbing the rails and then going up through that.
Yeah.
So like at, whoa.
In New South Wales, we got used to every station having a platform, but it wasn't so much the case.
Not in Adelaide. STA, State Transit Authority, Adelaide.
Yeah.
It's a lot to take in, isn't it?
Oh.
Tom Bar Smith.
Huge.
The size of this thing.
Steam locos was common.
It's gigantic. It's much bigger than the other ones.
Yeah.
Much taller. Look at the old wagon on here. Is that like an old caboose, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Overland. This is original steam.
Oh, Overland. Okay.
This is the Overland
engine.
And the original cars.
Yeah.
There were been series of them, I'd say. And they've got the power connectors. I saw little power plugs everywhere.
It's sort of a shame the carriage is one screwed, but I understand.
I understand it too. Lucky enough to just get in here. So it's a Webb caboose.
Okay, from
So
the Webb era. Oh, Webb was American.
Yeah.
So what we've got is we've got American style cabooses being introduced.
Yeah, and then we've got up this, we've got another, that's just another wagon, isn't it?
It's a very old goods wagon.
A very old goods wagon.
They call these 4 wheels rather than
A van, actually.
bogey.
They're calling it a van here. And there's gunpowder. That's a, you would have saw those out at Dry Creek. That's what it was in that wagon.
Yeah.
bullet shells.
Oh, this looks like a road vehicle, but with rail wheels.
Yeah, with rail wheels on it. So they probably would have drove it, probably, you know. Wow. It's a lot to pull in, isn't it?
And that's your control lever for it.
There's your lever down here.
This is the Glenelg line. This is the signal from the Glenelg line.
Yeah, which is Glenelg. It's gone.
Oh, yeah,
All of it's gone. Right, that's the signal from Glenelg.
That signal would have let trains through to Plympton.
So that would have been the entrance to Plympton line.
This is at the junction.
Junction.
At Theberton.
Wow. Oh, we've got one more section to do and we'll go on the other side.
Yeah.
I can't get over those the signs, station signs. They're amazing. And I guess they're all the engine plates.
Engine plates, yep.
The bottom ones.
Correct.
Wow. So there's an engine plate on the front of that one, the 409. Oh, there's sheep in that one, in that picture of that Mount Barker, which we've been to Mount Barker.
We've been to Mount Barker. We haven't been to Mount Barker.
Not the station, but
we've been through it.
Is it
Pubinga.
Pubinga. We haven't been there either.
That was a branch line. We haven't been there. No, that was a branch line.
It's long gone.
Tailem Bend.
Gumbowie. But Port Adelaide Commercial Railway.
Commercial Road.
Commercial Road.
That was what's now Port Adelaide Station, because because they still had portdock station open, the original one, and when they built the new line,
they got Bowman's and what's the other one?
Bowman's. Yeah, we can visit the site of Bowman's.
Yeah, we've been to South Hummocks, but that's
Bowman's we haven't.
That's gone as well. It's a swamp, South Hummocks Station.
Well, yeah, it was a swamp when they built it too.
You walk off the roadway and you'll go down to your knees.
Oh yeah.
Even when you're walking.
Yeah.
Well, we've got timber stairs here. I don't know whether we can go in this one. Have a look. There's the 409. Do you want it more?
Doors open.
Commonwealth Bank savings on it?
Yeah, tea and sugar train. This went across the
pay van. This is a pay wagon.
It's a pay van, and yeah, it was attached to the tea and sugar, which provided provisions to the rail.
We got.
It
doesn't say you can't go in that one.
No, it doesn't. So we'll go and have a
look.
Have
to ask someone maybe. But we'll walk down here first. This one's got butcher on it, so this one. Does it say we can go in? A lot of them say you can't go in.
We can't.
But you don't want to get into trouble either, so. Alright, let's walk down here. Okay. We find someone, we'll ask him. So this has got gas cylinders on it.
Yeah, this had to be totally self-contained.
Alright.
See the next wagon's got butcher on it?
Yeah, it's a butcher shop.
Out along the rail line in a rail, camp, perway camp sort of thing, then this train delivered your provisions.
Holy. There are stairs on it, but I'm sure you can't go up those. Well, they probably just leave them there for people to do maintenance on them.
Oh, this is awesome. Sorry, I know I keep saying that.
Well, I just don't think... It's like an old butcher shop, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I said.
It's a butcher shop, so you can go in there and buy your provisions and come back.
That's right. If you lived in the middle of the Nullarbor, that's what you did.
97. Provision store.
Yeah.
I wonder what this used to be. It's been painted over. So this was basically a general store in here. Oh no, it's got meat and stuff. So. Yeah, there are steps on them, but I'm not sure. I guess people have walked up and had a look in it.
Well, yeah.
Relay van. Wow. Those ones, but
Yeah.
again, I just asked if we can have a look in some of these, and there's a couple you're allowed to walk in and have a look, so we'll do that. But all the rest of the stairs are just for. So this is dual gauge track in here. So we'll go and have a look. I think there's is it like the bank one and the provisions wagon, I think he said. Oh, you get to try the train. But we'll walk up here, Julie, and then we'll go and have a look in the other things. We've got to come back here. We're not going to miss out.
No, I'm not actually stressed.
So this is, I don't know what that is. Yeah, we'll have a look in a minute. Yeah. So you can get in this one as well.
Yeah. Quiet
room. It's a dining car. So that one you can have a look into.
How's that look about it?
Oh, what's all that? Lockjaw.
Yeah.
A stamp machine or something, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a ticketing machine.
Ticketing machine, yeah. It's a ticket printing machine.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of these things before. So we'll go.
You've got one of these, haven't you, available?
Yeah, let's just go around and see if we can look inside the car. Yeah. Because a lot of these things we'll come back and have a look at.
Yeah.
We'll be rather systematic about it.
Yeah.
Well, this is just what do you call? A replica, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
But it's like for going around the tracks here. Got something else to add. We've come across this mine, car and loco. I don't know where this was from though. But there's the hit and miss engine that powers it. So I don't know which mine this one's from.
That's like what operated Glenelg lines.
That's Glenelg line?
Yeah, it's not from Glenelg, but it's the same sort of loco design class.
Fair enough. Well, we'll go and have a look in this one, because it's got the stairs in it. And we asked him, and he said you can get in this one and that. So we'll bring you along, because apparently people are coming to the museum to vandal things, which is horrible, or to bring their screwdriver and rip things off them.
Yeah.
It's just, whoa, so there's a whole bank in here.
Yeah.
You're kidding, there was a whole bank in here. Whole Commonwealth Bank in it.
Yep.
Imagine what it would be like if you're out on the, Nullarbor somewhere and you wanted to go to the bank.
Because the Nullarbor had various locations that were, for train maintenance.
So you come over here and you fill in your withdrawal slips, we used to have withdrawal slips.
Yeah.
And then you come over and see the bank teller.
Mm.
Wow. Absolutely wow, isn't it?
And this just went across the Nullarbor.
That's amazing. It's like the day they actually left it there. And there's provision wagons over here. There's another big stamp on it, not the butcher, but we'll go and have it. The other one's got like I think he was talking about the provision wagon, which was this one down here.
Yeah.
Because his other one's got some wonky stairs on it.
Right.
But he said the provision wagon
Right.
we could go into. But the butcher wagon will be locked anyway.
Well, that was the one that had the door open.
That one?
Yeah.
That's as far as you can go anyway.
That was as far as you can go, okay.
But I think he means this one. This is a provision store.
Yeah, okay.
There's another one there as well, but that's as far as you could get.
Yeah.
So it's got this one. Have a look, you reckon? That's what he said. You could go into this one.
Yeah, and that's one's got the door open. So.
But you can't go that far anyway. There's a terminal on it.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have a look and see. See how safe this is. It doesn't feel as though it's going anywhere. But you sort of go in, it's like halfway already temporary out of service, but this is where you would, when the lights are off in here, oh, they come on, look at this. Look at this, it's got a refrigerator in it, all the goods you'd ever want, tobacco.
Yeah, again, this went across the Nullarbor.
Yeah.
This was your shop.
So it's a whole rolling shop, you could buy anything in this thing.
Yeah.
Tea. They've really done a good job at setting this all
Very
out,
good.
haven't they? All right.
It operated from 1917 to 1996
Wow.
as a supply train.
I'm going to go in front of you, so just wait up.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. So should we go back in the other place? What's wrong, huh? What's wrong? Well, should we have a look at the other things?
Yeah.
What are the coat of arms on that?
Yeah, that's the Australian coat. Because the Commonwealth Railways was Australian government.
Yeah. So do you want to have a look at the other stuff on the other side?
Yeah, well, let's just have a look through the other shed first.
I'll go that way.
Yeah, wherever the other shed is.
I don't know. Let me just press stop. I was just going to go over the history of safe working.
Okay. Well,
Because one of the issues that we talked about was that the safe working was dramatically different back in these days. I'm believing this is just a telephone switch. No, this is a track signals.
yeah.
Junction unit railway. Oh, it's just a collection of signals and everything. This is amazing. Station master sign. Look up here. Another whole yeah. And then you've got the levers here. Look at this old telephone. Old telephones here. It sort of reminds you of the old insides of the stations, doesn't it?
Yeah, very much so.
Well, they're the old levers, but that's an old telephone.
No, that's yeah, it is a telephone, you're correct. That's a staff machine. You'd pull the staff out from the machine, you'd use the telephone to contact the neighbouring signal boxes.
Oh, okay.
And you gave the staff to the driver of the train, and that was their authority instead of a signal.
Oh, you give it to them, yeah. Okay.
Give it to them. Oh, wow, that's amazing.
We're coming back. And this, what's this?
Amazing exhibits.
We're coming back. Let's have a quick look over here. Because this is actually drivers, you ought to have a go at that.
Yeah. Oh, the just so much here that we're not going to. We're just going to do an overview today, basically.
There's someone in there. You got to go through there. Tickets. While they're in there, we'll see what's in here.
Yeah.
Like the old sign. Please enter to be active. Oh, it's the model railway. I don't know what they're doing in there. Might have to do that later.
Yeah, we can do that later. Yeah.
Through this way, the more.
The kid being doing what kids do.
Yeah, but unfortunately,
we can't put that on video.
I don't know why what they were tapping here before with. What's there? Oh, there's a button.
Ah, okay.
So the button for this thing, is that what it says?
Well, hold button down.
To activate it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's a similar thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go out through here. So it wants us to go that way.
Wants to go that way, yeah.
So there's more stuff, there's switches like we see on the side of the tracks at so many platforms.
Yeah.
So all the switches and the indicators for the switches.
Oh, 91.
Yeah, the old, look at the old thing.
Yeah.
And then there's a train behind it. And then there's a 2006. What's that?
That's the rail cars after the Red Hens.
The ones after the Red Hens. I haven't even heard of those.
Yeah, I forget what they call them, jumbos or something. But yeah, that's the one.
So it wants us to go this way?
Yeah.
That's what the sign says?
Yeah, that's what the sign says. Yeah, that seems to be
Wow. Because this is a diesel, right? This is the diesel. There's
the diesel.
There's not many of those around, is there?
No, there's not.
And then you got a 515 is like the stuff they had in Sydney, isn't it?
Yep.
That's 515 over there, but we can't get to it. Of the diesel. This is your work stuff. This is what dropped your gravel in for your tracks.
Oh yeah, yep.
You can see the chute where it comes out.
Oh wow.
I'm assuming this is water.
Have that look about it.
Oh look, there's another CV1.
Oh, that's a Bud Rail car. Yes. Oh wow.
This is me. But we can't get to any of that. There's the old crane there.
Yeah.
Working on the rail. Highly flammable BP, that's be petrol bloody
Petrol wagon.
Ron Flux Pavilion. But I don't know, there's a second class, that's a
Bluebird rail car.
Bluebird rail car, which is not part of that diesel. That's not part of that one over there, is it?
No.
That's not the same as that one over there?
No, it's not the same as that one. That generally operated on your country
And
lines.
look at the old lantern, similar to what one I've got in my collection.
Yes.
Which I bought. Never take anything from these.
From anywhere.
Yeah, no one. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Which way do you want to go?
Spoiled for choice.
Yeah. I like that one over there.
Yeah.
That's an old diesel, isn't it? There's lots of diesels in this one. Commonwealth Railway.
The GM was the first diesels on Commonwealth Railways.
Commonwealth Rail says GM40.
Yeah.
And it's steam engine, the HF. There's another station sign over there I have to have a look at. We, you know, we're spoilt here, aren't we?
Oh.
And this is another one of those things that was outside, is that right?
It's similar.
But it's like it's a works engine.
Oh, this is owned by Electricity Trust.
Electricity Trust on this one?
Yeah, where were they running?
Well, look at the engine in this one.
Oh, the powerhouse.
So this is like a compressor or something. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it says compressor on the bottom of it. Okay. You can see it right there.
Yep.
That's the compressor. And this is the engine. Sorry, the motor. Big
Hydraulic
diesel.
locomotive.
It's hydraulic. I can't see up into there. There we go. Now you can. And what's here? This is the electricity generator. That's electrical motor. 4. That's engine number 4.
Engine number 4.
But then it's got 41242 on the.
That's the builder's plate. That would be. They were built in the USA. That one was.
But this is loco number 4, BHP Limited.
Number 4, yeah.
BHP Limited.
Yeah.
So it's the old BHP rail cars. Well, you can see in the back of the tender.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. Well, obviously this is a sleeper. What's CR mean?
Commonwealth Railways.
Oh, Commonwealth Railways, of course. Boo.
Yeah, this one.
And second class, this one's a much older. See the size of these things? They're much. This
Bit
one's
of a difference, eh?
But these are much shorter, and they're sitting in the track. The track bed's in the same position. That one's not lowered. This is not lowered. That one's not raised. There's just a taller wagons, aren't they?
Yeah.
Taller cars.
It highlights the difference.
But you can see inside. This is second class. It's got leather seats in it.
Well, yeah.
Usually this had timber seats in the second class.
Yeah, they improved the comfort level over time.
Yeah. You can tell that these used to have like those spongy things on them, like the concertina things on it, and then they've got this here, which is Commonwealth Rails. This is another loco. This is the other end of it, the other loco. So you can see in here, the motor's sitting in there. We'll probably be getting on that. This is a guard. So this is a caboose.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's pretty rough and ready in there, I think.
Oh, yeah.
That one's pretty rough and ready in there.
Well, it was only for the guard. No, the guard didn't need any.
Well, this one's got leather seats in it, so this must have been for any like special passengers that might have been travelling. It's got like leather seats in it, so maybe that's where any like officials might have travelled.
That's quite plausible.
Yeah, might have been. There's nothing on it, but I wouldn't. You know, the guards looks like they had timber to sit on, doesn't it?
Yes. I've seen pictures of many of these vehicles or types of vehicles and logos. First time I've seen them up close.
Yeah.
In person.
But I mean, you see this one. It's a much smaller loco, and the engineers are they got seats either side, haven't they?
They have. Oh, that's yeah, it's like the crew seats are here.
Yeah.
And where the firemen shove
the crew would have sat up the front of this one. They would have sat up the front. I know our pictures are going. I tried not to get our pictures in there, but we've got glass and they clean it really well. Oh. And you've seen us before anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one being stripy just tells me that this is a works vehicle. It says number 1 on it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a number 1 there.
It's a number 1. Electricity Trust of South Australia, Loco 1.
Yeah.
the shunted coal wagons at Port Augusta for their
Oh,
power plant.
right. And here's the other end. So they've got a loco over end of this one.
Loco over end, yeah. The GMs were broad gauge. The NSU at the other end was narrow gauge. So they've actually got dual gauge tracks. So the loco at the other end is on a different track width.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have done that to travel with it.
No, they wouldn't have been able
It's just
to.
whether they took this down different. One travelled on one track and one travelled on the other.
Yeah.
They're for the purpose of exhibit, they brought them both in here. But yeah, I mean, look at this up close. Wow. And there's the cattle pusher. We want to get in front of that.
Yep.
GM2. The other one's GM1, isn't it?
The other one's an NSU.
An NSU. Oh, okay.
60 something.
This is loco number 25. So let's see if we can get down this one. There, we've got down here. It's all on automated, not much we can do. Henry Walsh. Oh, here's the information on here. Whoa, the horse and cart in the back of it.
Oh, wow.
And this is, yeah, this is the other side. So I guess that's all the cooling system for it up the front.
Yeah. Yeah, you know more about that than I do.
Yeah, I know. I mean, this is like coal, or what would this be for? Robust? Well, there'll be a sign on the other side of it. There'll be signs on the other side of it. But these are much smaller. You can tell that the other ones on the other side are towering over these. BHP, there's information there. There's the locomotive BHP number 4. This engine was between Whyalla and somewhere else.
Iron Knob.
An Iron Knob on the peninsula. Wow.
Yeah, the railway history here is a bit more complicated.
The gentleman we asked if we could have a look at the inside, he says, only a couple ones you can look at. He said, these wagons and engines are owned by the museum. Not all of them are.
They're owned by Heritage.
Owned by Heritage. Yeah. And
the museum just looks after them.
And they've got to keep them in good condition. And people stealing things off them is just ridiculous. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
So down here, this is another BHP. Iron Knob. This is another BHP.
Air Peninsula.
So this is this a loco? This is a loco? This is a
looks like a loco.
So this would be a diesel.
Yes.
So I'm sure, let's wait here. I'm sure that the information's going to be around on that platform there.
Often replaced.
All right, well, I'm going to go this way.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have to go back that way, because I'm sure the information on this one is going to be on the side. Sounds like that train's going around. We'll have to get in that and have a look.
Yeah, they said it goes every half
Every
hour.
half an hour. What time is it now? What day is it?
It is 11:30, 30th of April.
Yeah, and it goes around the whole site, and we'll see if we can get on that thing and leave the camera rolling.
I think I'm going to have to come back here to take photos.
No, I'm going to walk around with you. We need photos.
Car's parked until 1:30.
Yeah, well, what is it now? 11:30. Been here for an hour.
Yeah.
We've been through both the pavilions. This is the second pavilion. Whoa. I'm really impressed with this. This is number one. SC1 is.
Yeah, I love
probably
the small engines.
And you can see the plate. It came from Clyde.
Oh.
So Clyde is in
at
Sydney.
Granville, built in
Granville
Sydney.
in Sydney, yeah. Yeah, we used to pass that all the time as kids.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just going to go.
Yeah, do that. I'm going to go written. Oh, wait. So, yeah, it's sort of got a special place for me, this one. You see how the connections are different? It's got like a little cattle pusher on it too. Well, these ones are identical though. There we go with this recorded system. You see in the front of this logo. Steam locomotive NM34. Coward Springs. And the other one up there is Margaret Siding, Alice Springs, 468 metres, and Port Pirie miles, 468 miles. The other one, Port Pirie, is 341. There's the sign, Margaret Sidings.
Yeah.
Margaret Sidings. And look what it says, between Port Pirie and Alice Springs.
Oh, yeah.
And there's Coward Springs. There's a horse and cart on the back of that. That would have been rough riding. And what do we got here? Another one with the South Australian government symbol on the front.
Yes.
It's that one. It's 900. That's what it says on top, doesn't it?
Yep.
We'll find out what it is. Just open wagons. Sorry, tank wagons. So drought busters, so they have water in it. It's a water tank. The lady what?
Nori.
Lady Nori. That's how they named it.
Yep.
And this one says, this is the maker's tag.
Maker's tag.
1893.
And Manchester, UK.
What's that? Gorton
Foundry, Manchester, UK.
This is obviously a diesel.
It is a diesel.
We'll see the information for that one. Because diesels were made, I think in South Australia, a lot of the steam locos ran up until what, 69, 70?
Around that.
Yeah, where the diesels are probably running at the same time as them, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
There's the information here. English lady, September 51, 951, officially entered service, and 50s it finished in, but in 1985 the axle finally fell. So this was 1951 to 85.
Okay.
So steam engines were running alongside of it. Non-smoking, second class. Geelong, this is Geelong baggage car? I'm seeing seats in this, so it's a baggage car. So, oh, that's like the other one on the other side, like a caboose. Yeah.
Hey, this did operate on the Glenelg line.
This is on the Glenelg line?
This is
Glenelg baggage car. 376.
Yeah.
Wow. There you go. And this is the baggage room, so I'll see if you can see inside there. It's a bit hard because everything's reflective. But it's just an open baggage car. Open area. Metropolitan Bickers. So this is don't step off the platform. This is a Bickers. Like the lawnmowers. So this is an electric locomotive, E1. Right, and this was Broken Hill Proprietary Company, BHP. So Iron Knob and Iron Mark, Northern South Australia. So this is a mines vehicle. So this is a mine loco, electric mine loco. So I thought it might have been diesel, but no, she's electric.
Well, I saw the pantograph on top.
So there's a pantograph on top?
Yeah,
I couldn't see it.
pantograph.
Oh, there it is there. There's a pantograph on top. I'm just discovering this stuff myself, you know, like I'm...
I didn't know we had electric locos over here.
The what?
I didn't know we had any electric locos in here.
Well, obviously. Well, this one was in 1928. So to 1936. So, yeah. That's what the sign says. All I can do is go by the sign. If that's wrong, you know, I can't help that. There's all the tools for stoking the boiler and stuff. Wow. You're going to get me saying wow a fair bit here because I've never been here before. This is just amazing for me. You can see inside there. Well, this is where you filled her up. Down there. There's your Silverton Tramway Limited. 1880s, operated between Broken Hill and Cockburn, New South Wales. Whoa, it's got Model T Fords on the back of it. Whoa. So this one would go out of this shed this way. I'll just turn around. So let's see up at that. This is a wow moment. Julie's just taking photos. Should we go outside now? We'll come back. But see, I've seen these plates. Well, they got them off the wall. See, it says 12 tonnes only. It's a tonnage badge.
Yeah, they didn't have very high capacity wagons in the early days.
No. Well, I reckon all this stuff would weigh too, all the timber.
Yeah.
And there's the electric. Remember someone was telling us on the channel that they had electric?
Yep.
And that's why the wire's hanging out of it.
Yeah, they actually had like an electric generator on.
Oh yeah, a turbine generator. I'm going to get past this. This thing is going to sense us and go off again. That's how they all work. Do you want to go on the side or are we right to go out again?
I think I'm right to go out again.
Yeah.
We've looked through the two buildings.
Yeah, we have. There's some part of it we haven't had a look at.
I don't know, is the goods shed able to, what's over that side over the looks with you know?
I don't know. I think she only said these two.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. I think on the map she only directed us this way, to this one and that one. Yeah.
What they've got here is absolutely awesome.
Oh, you got your entrance free worth.
Oh, definitely.
Look at this. The light on the front of that.
Yeah.
Headlight. So this one's diesel or is it electric?
This one's diesel.
But pretty much like the electric one, it's just diesel.
Yeah.
This one. There's a big tank here for it. Bit of rust.
Yeah, diesel electric.
Yeah. There's a step up into the driver's compartment. Yeah, you can't go any further. There's no money. There's no there's other locos in there, but there's no way to get to those. You know what I mean?
I'm not totally sure, but
I don't know. The path ends here.
sort of does. I see what you're getting at.
We'll go around the other side and see what see what happens, eh? There might be another way around to it. That's the best way of doing it, isn't it? I don't get these, like these plastic things on the track. There's like plastic for the track to sit in.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Anyway.
But I'm not
Let's go in here. See what's in here. Long journey. Oh, it's just the museum side of it all. Oh, that kid was banging everything. Railway life. Whoa. They've done the whole lot, haven't they?
Yeah.
Health. What's in here? Oh, it's like an old restroom made up. There's a tank of some kind.
That is
Foot warmer. Foot warmer. Oh, this is another exchange, like another telephone exchange.
Yeah.
And that's an old, we put cylinders on it.
Yeah.
A recording cylinder thing. And this must be a telegraph, is it?
I'm guessing so.
What does it say?
It looks like telegraph.
Completometer. I don't know what it is.
It looks like a telegraph thing.
Yeah. Code numbers for the stations. Yeah, it looks like it. Whoa. Oh, there's a whole press in here. And there's another hour.
That's right. Yeah.
On the trike. Post-war gas mask. The grinder. When we went to all the cafes, like the cafeterias and stuff, even when I was a kid, we had these.
Oh, the old pie warmers.
Old pie warmers and the coffee machines. This is amazing. But that's actually missing the motor off it. That's not complete. Oh, is that what? No, it's a hand one.
Hand one,
yeah.
yeah.
You will see some of those with petrol motors on.
There's your hand.
Yeah, it's a hand winch one, but you'll see some of those that have taken the hand thing off and got a motor on them.
Motor, yeah.
Same vintage. I've got pictures on my Instagram with that. Oh. Right, let's go this way. So what's this? Oh, the old ticket window.
Yeah. This happens to be a replica.
Yeah.
This is the one replica of
the old milk churn.
Windbring station. Sometimes that's what you have to do.
That'll all go nuts.
Oh,
yeah, I know. We'll do that.
We can come back another day.
We've got brass scissors for cutting the ribbon, for opening things. And this is like a collection booth, isn't it? Remember walking past these things and you had to hand your ticket in?
Yep.
There's a roll of tickets there. But they don't look like train tickets. They look like a bit like bus tickets or tram.
I think they had this. Yeah, it was called
I don't know. Because the train tickets were the card ones up there. Where
yeah.
these ones are soft ones like bus tickets.
Yeah, I bet.
I think they're bus tickets.
No, STA Rail Division.
No, that's on
Second
those.
trip person on those.
I'm talking about those.
Yeah. They could have, at the end of the day...
It could have been used for anything, the tickets.
Yeah.
And then we got the machine here, electric machine.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they've got... Is that an old printing? That's an old hand printing one.
That would be for...
The stamping the date.
Stamping the date
and
on
these
the
are
ticket.
the clip things.
Clippers, yeah.
To say that you've been inspected.
Yep.
That's all the rubber things. Anyway. This is a mail bag, isn't it?
It looks like a mail bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's more people running a railway than just the trains.
Yeah. And what are these? Railways Institute. Is that the pay bag or something? Or I have no idea. What does it say that is? One of the most... Doesn't say, it's just a bag.
It's a bag issued by the railway.
And then here's all the engine plate or makers plates for some of them. You know?
Martin Gore.
James Martin Gore, where's that?
There,
Oh, that's we've got a real one.
Oh, that's probably a real one too.
Yeah, I know. SR Railways. Yeah.
Martin Gore.
Yeah, a big one off a off a loco. Alright, cheers. Toilets. Broken Hill. Alright, we better go then. That's a breakdown of the model of the steam engine. Where do we go for this?
I don't know, that's why I thought I'd mention it now.
Well, let's go around and see if we can get on it.
Yeah.
I think it was round here somewhere. Yeah, this is the platform. Oh, it's not. They haven't called it anyway, have they? No entry. What do you pay to get on this?
Trainride this way. I assume, well, I don't know. We'll find out. shed.
Yeah.
The rail yard.
The platform on the bottom there. Going around again. Wow, that was amazing.
That was.
This is a good shed.
This is a good shed.
Let's wander down here. Because there's a lot of rail cars down here.
Yeah. And you can go into here, I think.
Into, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do that on the way out.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this wagon on the back of that.
Yeah. Sounds like an old train wagon.
And this is an old sheep wagon.
Yeah.
It's an old sheep wagon, that one. Well, he's still walking down there. But he is, I think that one's...
Yeah, she did mention the Good Shed Bridge.
Well, there's signs on it. Look at that. Obviously, so you can't go through. This bollard is not to be moved.
It's here for
reason, because it's
cracked. No, don't move it.
There's still...
Yeah, there's exhibits down here, Bridge.
Is there?
Portdock, Good Shed and platform.
Yeah. There's an animal carrier.
Yeah.
Well, look, you can see an engine there. Well, that's like a compressor of some kind, isn't it? No, it's a radial engine. Radial motor.
Radial engine? Okay.
Radial motor, I don't know why. But you can see the pistons are different.
Okay. Looks
radial or B or something. I don't know, don't know anything about these things, so. This one's getting on. Undergoing maintenance. Oh, I wondered what that was for. These are your scooters, your rail scooters. Some rail scooters here. I wondered what that was for. But it's got like, this thing here, it's got like, almost like, there's air that goes through it, like plates in it.
Oh, yeah.
So there's air on one side and air on the other side. I'm wondering if that's for cooling them or for filtration or... Don't know enough about this stuff. But it almost looks like it's the same, like off that explosives train, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I wonder what, it could be part of that.
Yeah, I see what you're getting at.
Well, I don't know.
It's sort of got funnel things at each side, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. But then you've got all this. There's another wagon over here, but it looks like it's a platform. They're platform carts.
Yes.
And the platform scales.
Yes.
He's photographing things too. And this looks like a fire equipment, doesn't it? Like pumps, they're water pumps, yeah.
Yeah. These cars ran between Melbourne and Adelaide.
Yeah.
Because I've got the SA on them.
And this is a dynamometer
Car.
Dynamometer car.
They use that for measuring the track geometry.
For measuring the track geometry.
In other words, I don't know, it's...
I can't, the trouble is you can't.
No, you can't see inside.
Oh, there's like desks in there and timber that's been...
It had measuring equipment.
Oh, there's the equipment there, it's covered.
Yep.
There's the equipment over there, it could stand in the way.
Oh, sorry.
It's covered, so...
Yep.
Oh, there's desks in there. What's in here? Second class smoking, and it's got like the seats are at the old way.
Yep.
And this is like a goods section here. If I put in, this is the guards bit. That's that's seating.
Yeah,
like
they had combined passenger and vehicles.
And there's some old trikes in here. Is this? Oh, they're not trikes. They're quads, aren't they?
They're quads.
And those ones that have engines on, there's little engines on that.
Yep.
So there's your... Well, this one's... this would have had an engine too, that would have... God, I remember seeing those in New South Wales, those ones.
Yep. And
on the
they
tracks.
have some at Old Tailem Town.
Yeah. know if I can get in and show you the motor on that one. Or the engine, sorry. And 2 strokes. There's another one down here, like that one, except its windscreen is different. A&R. A&R, what's that?
A&R, Australian National Railways.
Yeah. Any stretches on this one? Look at this loco here. It's amazing, isn't it? It definitely looks like a steam engine, but it looks like it's covered, doesn't it? Jules?
Yeah. Like our,
This is 523,
yeah.
but if you look at it, it looks like it's a steam loco,
yeah.
but they've panelled it in.
Streamlined
Streamlined it.
Remember our 38s
And
in New
there's
South Wales?
That looks like
That's diesel.
a diesel, but what class are they over at New South Wales?
Yeah, 38
Gee,
class. It has
38 class,
the nose
yeah.
on it, the nose cone on it.
Well, no, that's the other end of it.
But with the steam.
No, this one here.
Oh yeah, that one there, that's a diesel.
This one that's got... So that was just been streamlined. You can see the vents on the top.
Yep.
I love the diesel. That's
Oh, that's pretty cool.
We got a couple of model ones like those, haven't we?
Yeah.
Well, there's footpath to there. Just there's no entry from there. Are there batteries on the ground over there? Are there batteries down there? Train batteries? I don't know. I don't know enough. Don't get too far out that way, but there's more stuff here. I'm talking about those train batteries, and this is another... Where are you going?
I'm just going as far as I can without breaking the rules.
Okay, well, I'm going back up. I don't want to get in trouble. Oh, there's old platform carts in here. And the stretchers are in there, so... There's a whole heap of stretchers put over there. There's an old platform cart for like baggage cart.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this is the, what is it called again? How do you read that? Essington Lewis. I don't think there was a sign for that. It might have been down there. Hasn't moved for a long time. Let's see, we can see the controls in this. There's a covered steam engine, so there's glass windows and everything, you know. And there's a train going into Portdock station. Lots of trains in this one. You want railways videos? Here we are. Huge railway video. And we can see in here how the seating was in these in second class. You sit facing each other. Oh, they're like bogies that go on the track, and they look like broad gauge bogies as well. And there's some more baggage trolleys. This is where your guards at. So you can see quite well in there how they sit facing each other in that one.
Oh yeah.
So second class, non-smoking. So you look over here, so you've got all these trikes and quads.
Yes.
And that's board gauge, and they're board gauge dollies, like wagons. Like dollies, not wagons, dollies.
Yep.
So I wonder what they would have been for. They would have been for like doing maintenance in some area. They just dragged them.
Very likely, yeah.
Yeah. And these are all platform. I guess trolleys. They call them. What they call them now these days.
They're luggage trolleys.
Luggage trolleys, but they now call trolleys something else.
Are they?
But look, there's all different ones in there. There's small ones, big ones, all shapes and and
Portdock.
they're all got different places.
Portdock, Adelaide, Outer Harbour, Keswick.
So that one there at the end is Portdock. So that would have been there.
Yeah.
That would have been from here.
It would have been from here.
From the platform on the police station is.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is mail. What's that? Branch store, office, Adelaide on the red one, and then Portdock, Adelaide again.
Yeah.
On that one, and then Outer Harbour, which is still the station that's in use, and then you've got what's this para office Keswick, and then
Adelaide,
Port Adelaide Depot, Depot Adelaide
Superintendent
Adelaide. Another one SM Hallett Cove somewhere, and that one just says equipment. That's why they're all there. See, I don't know what the little one is though. The little one's got no signage on it. The little one there's got no signage on it. So anyway, there's a dynamo car. Maybe we can get a better view. In here, they've got a kitchen in there. There's a kitchen in there, like a warmer and stuff.
Yeah,
because kitchen.
There
was like a little stove.
Well. It might have even been.
I don't know if I can get pictures in there. But there's your desk, so they're doing work.
They're doing work, yep.
Yeah, but it's got seats either side of it. Oh, look at that beautiful chrome work.
Nice. Yeah, you don't get that these days.
And you look, here's your machines right here.
Yeah.
So come over here and come here. No, come here and shield it.
Yeah.
They're going to see our bodies, but that gives us a better view. And you see the equipment they're using is covered.
Yep.
And they've got a mirror. I have no idea. Was this powered?
To be honest, I don't know. Some of them were.
But then you've got another desk over there and some equipment on the floor just down there somewhere.
Yep.
So, but yeah.
I don't see a driver's cabin.
No, I don't. But it says test end on that one.
Yeah. So
obviously equipment, contacts, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you've got danger, door must be opening except, not opening except at stations. Oh, okay. That was their safety protocol. Don't open the door or you'll fly out and become toast, right?
Exactly.
This has got all seating.
That was their safety protocol.
This is a passenger, second class.
Yep. That ran between.
Well, that was pretty much their safety protocols. If you want to end up dead, then open the door.
Exactly.
And like anywhere, basically. Gang W, so it might have been on those dollies, maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows? I'm just imagining in my head, because my brain's going nuts now. I can see all this. And it looks as though this one here, that's been broken, that trike, hasn't it?
It looks a little.
But that fascinates me. It looks like it's off the Explosives train, doesn't it?
It does have that look.
It absolutely fascinates me. And this is another caboose. So, did New South Wales get the caboose style things? Because that's got a light at the top there. It was just South Australia, was it?
I think it was just South Australia.
Or was it WA as well? I don't know. But this has got a really tall section in it.
It's what you see in America more typically.
Yeah, we didn't have them on the East Coast. But don't take my word for it. I'm just imagining it in my head and asking questions. And look at that one. That one's under restoration, I guess, isn't it?
I would hope so.
But it's got a radiator on the front of it. See the radiator? Is that like a radiator?
That looks like a rail car. Yeah, a radiator.
It's a rail car with a radiator. It looks as though they're doing a bit of work to it. But wow. I don't know if you can see in there. I'll try and shade it a bit. That's your lever to. That's your accelerator lever, isn't it? These two here.
Would be, yeah.
Yeah. One's facing that way, and the other one's facing back. And you got your radio on the side there.
Yeah.
So you control this from going both ways. You can go both ways, even though the nose of it's that way, like looking over the bonnet.
Yep.
But you could go either way.
And that seat probably swivels. And...
No. See.
Oh, okay. Well,
that you drive on the other. You drive on the other side.
Oh yeah, you would because.
Yeah.
Going.
There's your amp meter over there, so it's diesel electric.
Diesel electric.
So obviously it generates power to run the motor. Motors, not engines, motors. The motor generates power to run the engines, and it's got Wyoming on it. But then look at this. That's why I said it's like a radial motor, but I don't know if there's another piston down there. I don't know. It's a 3-cylinder, or it's probably a 6. I can't imagine this would be a 3-cylinder because you can see three. You can see 3 cylinders here with the pistons. So I'd imagine there would be other heads down below there.
Yeah, that would be my guess. I could research.
I don't know, but
I could research.
I'm only just again.
Details.
I'm not. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just showing what
Well, you're at least looking at it.
I'm just looking at it.
Cylinders.
I'm seeing 3 cylinders at the top, so I'm assuming it's. Don't step on it.
No.
Not allowed to.
No.
And look at the rail car behind it. It's completely gutted.
Oh yeah.
And again, there's this. I don't know what this is. That they've pulled the shutters on this one.
Yeah.
But it looks a bit like a mail car, doesn't it?
It does a little.
This is all run by volunteers, so this is what are these again? Like wagons. This is just a goods wagon.
A goods wagon, covered goods wagon.
Covered goods wagon. I don't know whether they put animals in there or not, but we saw some of those out near
Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan. I don't know if you can see anything in there. I haven't got a torch, so. But again, it's got slats on it, so there's like air in it, so it could have animals in it, couldn't it? I mean, this is definitely. Was one of these at there was some of these on the side of the railway where they steam locos and steam engines were.
Oh, down at Murray Bridge.
At Murray Bridge, there's a few of these there. So wait a minute, I'll just stand back here and see if I can get that. But yeah, this place is amazing. Hey. Just waiting for you to go out of view. Okay. So these would have had sheep in them because they've got the floors here. You'd think you'd have cattle in them, but they've taken a cattle wagon and divided it and put a second floor in it. That's what they've done.
Yeah.
See, that's a cattle wagon because they can walk straight in, and this one here, they've put a floor in the middle of it to take sheep.
Yeah.
So they could probably remove that floor and each of them put cattle in or put sheep in.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah. And what's this one? Just a covered wagon again?
Covered wagon.
But this one's all steel.
Yeah.
That's all steel.
Okay, Bridge, you can go up here.
You can? They allow you to go onto it?
Well, again, I see no sign that says don't.
Yeah, but
they've got steps there and the cab's open. So how about you just go up and film it and worry about questions later?
I don't want to get kicked out. Anyway.
Oh. I'll get a photo.
We're arguing whether we could go up or not.
Yeah, you can go up there.
Yeah, we just don't want to break any of the rules, you know.
Yeah, no, that's
I sort
fine.
of figured if we weren't allowed, there'd be a great big sign there or something.
Yeah,
there's usually a sign.
or a rope across it.
Yeah, no, these are all open.
Yeah, yeah.
Those two.
Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, I'll go up and have a look then.
While I'm up here,
Oh.
I'll
Oh, look at this. Made by Perry Engineering, Adelaide.
yeah.
Whoa, and yeah,
Oh, do you want me to stay here?
no, you're right. I'm not gonna. And this one's got all its gauges, and this is obviously where you put the coal in, is it? Oh, there's your coal chute here.
Yeah, that's your boiler.
That's your boiler. Does it say when this one was made? Well, look at all the controls.
Hmm.
Absolutely amazing, isn't it?
If you let me out,
No, I'm
now
done.
you'll get a better look at the controls
Oh,
through
okay.
videoing it than I will through photographing
Oh, I'll
it.
go across there, okay.
And
Oh, wait a minute, look at this. Holden Toyota Delta Flash Invicta.
this was built between 1934 and 1952.
But Westbridge Holden, what's this?
Right, this came from the Queensland cane fields. I'm
Ah.
not sure how it ended up here,
But that's all the destinations and how far it is?
it's their Queensland cane mills and stuff.
Ah, so there's a Holden cane mill and a Holden.
Yeah.
Yeah. But look at the controls. Let's just go across here and look at the controls.
Yeah.
And this is obviously looks like a brake or something.
Yeah.
And then there's a maker's plate up here. Another plate. AL.
When you've done the filming.
Oh, it's an inspection plate.
Oh, okay.
Look at all that.
That's
Just
amazing.
just that steam coming out of it. Alright, I'm going to go that way, Julie, because I'm going to go that way.
Okay. What I find awesome is somebody actually understands.
Yeah. Like, well, that's why they call them engineers, not drivers.
Yeah.
Because you had to know all this stuff, didn't you?
You did the thermal conductivity of steam plate.
Exactly. It's not like driving a car, you know, there's a bit more to it. Well, a lot more to it, actually. I'm not going to insult anyone. Anyone that can drive these things has done me. Oh. Wow. Gearbox operation, reversing levers, VDO, made in England, Lincoln. Wow. Ballast down there in the corner. It's got little windows on it. Very narrow openings. This is it gives me the impression it's a steam engine, but I think it's diesel. It's diesel. See, I didn't know they had the it says Ruston Hornsby. Yeah, I didn't know. See how they've got the drive wheels connected? See how they got the drive wheels connected, and there's also a balance weight there.
Yeah.
So, you know, I thought diesels didn't have that. They didn't have drive wheels connected, but I'm learning, aren't I?
Yeah.
Because it looks a little bit like steam engine like, doesn't it?
It does look a bit like steam engine.
Yeah, I mean, here's the nose of it. So it's a Ruston.
Oh yeah, I've heard of them.
It's a Ruston Hornby.
This one was built in Adelaide, apparently.
Yeah.
While it was operating on the Queensland sugarcane railways.
It was built in Adelaide. That's what it says. The maker plate on it says Adelaide.
Yeah.
The builder's plate.
So that's why it's here.
That's why it's here, because it's an Adelaide steam engine.
Yep.
A Perry. All right. Did you want to go back through and have a look at more of the place?
Yeah, I'm thinking. I think we've seen all of the exhibits.
Do you want to go have a look inside and have a look?
I wouldn't mind having a go on that drive.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it's for. I love these things.
Oh.
It's like the other one we're looking at down the other end.
Yep.
But this is like a D, isn't it?
This is the diesel.
This is a D, but is it a class D? What class would they be?
This is a 930 class.
A 930. Oh, so it's complete.
This is the class leader.
All right. Okay.
I know that from my from things I've read.
And look at this. It's just got the rail. All right. So we'll do an outtake here, just.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to thank you for watching. I'm Bridget from Lost in South Oz.
I'm Julie.
So thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe. Till next time. Bye.